good afternoon, people. So, first of all, let me ask you a very big question. How many times have you opened your phone today? I need a hand. I need a very tall hand. Okay, Bob, how many times have you opened your phone today?
I don't even have a phone.
So why did you raise your hand then?
I say zero.
Hey, do you have any questions? Any choice up? Sabat?
More than 100.
More than 100 times. So, usually when people open the phone, it's for scrolling through stories, checking group chats, sending texts, leaving likes, or dropping comments. Now, let me ask you a different question. How many times did you talk to someone else today? Not just through chatting, but having a real conversation where you share how you feel and they actually understand. Any hands? How many times did you talk to real people today? Right? What's your answer?
More than infinity.
Well, that's fun. So, I have a story to share. About 6 or 7 months ago, there was a boy at my age who sadly took his life in the middle of his school. The problem is, he's a popular kid. He plays the guitar, piano, he joins sports competitions. The school was proud, and people always surround him. But when people actually discover why he committed such a sorrow action, that's because he was just pretending. He tried to be fit in, he tried to act famous, he tried to connect, but inside he felt alone. He wasn't being recognized because he never was. He only pretended and he wants attention. But when he tried to make up that action, the recoil is even bigger. So, why do people feel alone when they can easily reach out to others? So this is what I think is happening right now. So this is a 3D model. It's a cube. If you learn spatial math, you understand it. So connections work like a three-dimensional space. The length represents for how long those connections are. The width represents how much connections you have, whereas the depth represents how deep those connections are. But wider doesn't mean closer. We try to connect to others more, while closer connections are what we need. With virtual tools, social media, chatting apps, it's easy for us to have hundreds to thousands of connections. But people can still feel like nobody understands them while having 500 online friends. And the result is we start to feel alone inside, while on the outside, we try to keep up with those messages. Our phones are still bursting with notifications. So I have a story to share. This summer, I joined a group chat about my favorite ape. At first, all of us were active. We chat, we play together, but just 1 or 2 weeks later, people were still active, but I felt completely left out. I tried to fit in, but the result is that I feel even more alone inside. But I also understand what real connections look like. Years ago, I have a very important, or it's the most significant conversation in my life with someone. No need. So it was not something so powerful. It was simple, it was basic. I've been real with them and they've been real with me. That's it. It doesn't need any audience. So another big question is, if real connections are so better and important, why don't we try to have more of them? The answer is, it's terrifying. While dropping likes or leaving a comment doesn't cost you anything. Telling people how you actually feel inside, the risk of being judged. And when you judge, you are risking of being ignored. The people might walk away. They might even ignore you. They don't care. While it's safe for us to have wide connections because we barely know each other. And when we drop likes, when we interact a little bit on social media, we move on. That's it. In the future, people will start to create more and more apps and AI that talks back. It gives us chance to reach out. And we might have more ways to connect to others this year than last year, or next year than this year. However, we try to build wider connections, while what we need are closer ones. Coming back to the boy I told you in the beginning, what will actually happen if what he did wasn't pretending to be famous, to be connected, but he actually tried to find someone who accepted to share his feelings? I'm pretty sure he won't be that famous. People will barely know about him. But inside, he's not alone, he's connected, and people accept to talk to him. And he don't need to try to get attention. In fact, it's more important to have someone that understands your feeling more than having thousands of likes on social media. So now, I would like to ask you a question. Is there one person in your life right now who actually knows how you do it? Is it your partner in a relationship? Is it your wife, your husband, your boyfriend or girlfriend? Well, if you have one, yeah, it's good for you. But if you don't have one, what does it cost to let them take part? Basically, what do you need to do to have someone that actually understands you more than just having wide connections, but they are meaningless? What we need is not trying to reach out to others. We don't need to be more interconnected. What we need is to be real with the ones already surrounding us, the people in our life that actually matters to us. Thank you for listening.